Hi, Right Riders, Cruz here. Thank you so much for joining me. In this video, we are going to be sharing an essay from poetsandwriters.org from a prompt entitled Social Sacrifices, where it states, write an essay about a time in your past when you had to make a sacrifice in your personal life because of your job. Was there a payoff? What were the factors that ultimately pushed you to choose your job over your social life? Let's take a look at the essay I created, Enjoying Childhood by yours truly. Making sacrifices in our personal lives due to our careers and jobs is something adults are all too familiar with. We find ourselves missing out on our children's games, performances, banquets, ceremonies, and many other important milestones. However, we often forget that they too make sacrifices when they follow our workaholic lead and make the choice of placing their jobs before their personal and social lives. Watching them whittle away their primary commodity, time, hurts us. I remember making my own sacrifices when I accepted my first paycheck job before starting high school. I gave away my summer to clean hotel rooms, and except for my training week, when I had a kind overseer cleaning rooms with me, I hated every minute of it. Was it worth it? No. And if you are one of those adults hell bent on instilling the importance of a strong work ethic in our youth, I challenge you to clean hotel rooms at a mediocre establishment near a giant Florida water park for 2 months and get back to me. Sure, I made money, but I spent it all on stupid teenage stuff: clothes, shoes, jewelry, and perfume. Instead, I could have been having fun and getting in trouble with my sisters, and to this day, I wish I could get that time back. Not to mention that I still carry the residual effects. Decades have passed since I had that first paycheck job, yet it still haunts me. If there was any payoff, it was that I learned that women who work jobs that no one wants never get the respect they deserve. If there was any payoff, it was that I learned that when people are on vacation, they live like pigs. If there was any payoff, it was that I learned the importance of stripping my sheets and pillows, placing my towels on the bathroom counter, tying up all the garbage bags, and leaving a sizable gratuity just before checkout. Could there have been a time when sacrificing for this job might have been worth it? Yes, but only under the strictest of circumstances. 1, I would have worked during the summer I turned 18. 2, one of my parents would have been an accountant. 3, one of my parents would have helped me open an investment account on my 18th birthday. 4, one of my parents would have required me to put half of my earned money in the S&P 500. Then and only then would I have felt that it was worth it. Because as an adult, I would have found ways to use that more than $27,000 worth of investment income to have fun and get in trouble with my sisters. Other than babysitting and mowing lawns, parents should flat out prevent their children from working too young. Instead, encourage them to enjoy their childhood. And if they insist on doing something, ask them to read this essay. Or better yet, have them volunteer. Before I read this prompt, Right Riders, I want to apologize for butchering this Korean word. I will do my best, and I'm hoping that I honor this word as much as possible. In the 2023 film Past Lives, writer and director Celine Song explores the concept of inyoung through the main character Nora, a Korean-American woman who navigates her relationship with two loves, her husband and her childhood best friend. There is a word in Korean, inyoung. It means providence or fate, but it's specifically about relationships between people, says Nora to her husband when first meeting him. It's an inyoung if two strangers even walk by each other on the street and their clothes accidentally brush, because it means there must have been something between them in their past lives. If two people get married, they say it's because there have been 8,000 layers of inyoung over 8,000 lifetimes. Write a poem that contemplates a connection of this type, a fated or destined encounter with another person, whether brief or long-lasting. What might you have meant to each other in a past life? And that's our prompt for next week, right, writers? I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. And please remember to subscribe and or recommend this channel to other writers, struggling writers, creative individuals who just want to begin the process of writing and jotting their ideas down on paper. Thank you for joining me, Right Writers. I look forward to seeing you all again next week. And please keep writing, keep creating. Love you guys. Take care. Cruise out. Bye bye.